Would you like to get stronger results from your email marketing campaigns? Well, here are 6 tips to help you. Hey there, I'm Lisa Suazo, your Marketing Technology Director with West, here with today's Nerd Nugget, your bite-sized marketing technology tip that you can implement into your business today. If you saw our last Nerd Nugget video, you know how powerful email marketing can actually be if you do it right. So in today's video, I want to share 6 tips that are going to be helpful for you to get stronger results from your email marketing campaigns. Tip number 1 is to not buy lists. Don't do it. I've said it before and I will say it again. Trying to build your email audience through a random purchase list of people who did not ask to be communicated with by you, it's just not going to deliver the best results for you. So yes, you may be casting a wider net, but it's gonna lead to low open rates. Oftentimes it'll leave a bad taste in people's mouth about you or your brand, and it possibly could even lead to some fines, which you definitely don't want, right? So what do you do instead to build your list? That brings me to tip number 2, which is use lead magnets. Lead magnets are awesome. They are a great way for you to attract your ideal clients and get them to opt in to receive that communication from you. So what exactly is a lead magnet? Basically, all it is it's a free item of value that you give away in exchange for someone's email address or even more contact details. So examples of a lead magnet would be gated home valuation report on your website, or a free download like a home buyer or seller guide, maybe a discount on a product or service that you offer, a free copy of your book, your ebook, or a white paper. It could be a discounted or a free consultation you're offering, a HomeBot report, basically anything that you can think of that would be valuable enough for someone to trade their email address in order to get it. And lead magnets can be added as a pop-up form on your website. And basically they're just a great way to convert website visitors to leads that you can add to your database and then nurture into real estate clients. Tip number 3 is to keep your list clean. You want to make sure that as you add people to your database or your email list, you periodically take time to maintain the quality of your list. You just want to make sure the contact information is correct and up to date, right? Now, from an email standpoint, it is really a great idea to scrub your email list every 6 to 12 months, just to make sure you don't have a bunch of email addresses that are bouncing or contacts that are continuing not to open your emails. The reason is because the email algorithms monitor a metric called engagement ratio to determine whether your email is being seen as spam or not. And so the more you send emails that never get opened, the lower your engagement ratio is, and the more likely that the email service provider is going to recognize and categorize your emails as spam, which you definitely don't want. Tip number 4 is to always deliver value. This is an important one that's going to keep your email open rates high and keep people coming back to read your emails. So think about what your email subscribers or your audience, your database, what would they love to open? What's the kind of content that you can deliver to them that they would find really valuable or that would actually improve their lives? What would entertain them? What would they enjoy? What would they look forward to actually opening every single week or every single month? That's the kind of content that you really want to deliver week in and week out. That's what's going to build trust, build credibility in that relationship, and keep people excited to receive your emails and to continue opening them. Tip number 5 is to leverage segmentation. We talked about segmentation in the previous video, but I want to talk about it again because it's really huge today. Segmentation is basically a way to divide your email list into smaller segments based on specific criteria. And it's used so you can personalize the email content in a way that delivers more relevant messaging to your people. So you could segment them based on lots of things. It could be geographic location or farm area, whether they bought with you or sold with you, whether they love dogs or cats or beer or wine, or what events they've attended of yours in the past. What were past behaviors like what kind of email content are they engaging with? Segmentation is really powerful because it's makes the emails more relevant to the person opening it. It's going to be something that they're more interested in. And so it's essentially going to help your open rates. It's going to help those emails be more meaningful to that person, which is going to help build and trust in that relationship. And ultimately, it's going to increase your ROI. And the sixth and final tip is value starts in the subject line, my friends. And so your sixth tip is to craft great subject lines. What's going to get people to open that email? Your subject lines are super important because that's what they do. So you have to think about what would be compelling enough to get someone to open that email. What could pique their interest? So there's a couple tips that can help you craft better subject lines. The first tip is to always A/B test your subject lines. If you don't know what A/B testing is, it's basically split testing. It's a way where you can test two different versions of your subject line to a smaller sample size to see what performs better. And then you can use that subject line for the bulk of your campaign moving forward. A/B testing can improve your conversion rates by 49%, so it's worth taking the time to do. Secondly, you can leverage the pre-header. That's the first few words that get previewed before someone opens your email. So you can use that to support your subject line to further entice the reader to open your email. Number 3 is you want to try to keep your subject lines to 50 characters or less. And the number 4, you want to avoid using spam trigger words. Those are the words that are going to get you into the spam folder and you're never going to make it to the inbox. So I have posted a list of trigger words below this video in case it would be helpful for you. So there you have it, 6 tips to help you get stronger results from your email marketing. Which of these resonates with you? Which is the one that has helped you to see the biggest returns so far? Or on the flip side, which is the one that you really struggle with the most and you really want to commit to improving this year? I'd love to hear from you, so please feel free to leave it in the comments below. And if you have any specific questions, if I can be a resource to you, please feel free to reach out to me directly or through your WFG National Title Sales Executive. Thank you, as always, for watching, and we'll see you next time.